I'm born home from Greeley, Colorado. I was the first chairman of RILA 1 in 1987.
And I am Murph Widowfield, and I was the second RILA chairman, and I was from Lakewood Rotary Club. And Warren and I both went down to Texas and took 11 kids down with us, all boys, to the camp that is put on by the Texas group out of Amarillo, Texas.
District 573.
District 573 out of Amarillo, Texas. And we spent a week down there with the boys and worked as counselors and learned a little about it. Came back here and decided that it was an excellent program and that we wanted to get it started here in 545 because there was no 544 at the time, and they have since changed to 5450 and 5440, but it was all 545 at the time.
And we expanded RILA 1 to a co-ed camp compared with what we had in New Mexico.
The Texas camp is at Ruidoso, New Mexico, and down there they only allow boys, and we had two of the Texas counselors come up to give us a hand with our first camp, and they told us we were flat out of our minds that girls would be a big distraction for the boys and that the camp would be a failure because of it.
And we proved them wrong.
Turned out it was not a failure, it was the best thing that ever happened. The Texas counselors went back down to Texas and tried to get it to happen down there, and the Rotarians were all for it. But the Rotarians, which the wives were called because there were no women in Rotary in those days, said no way was there going to be boys in there with their sweet little girls. And to this day it is still a separate camp in Texas. But we have the best camp in the country right here.
Okay, don't go away. Okay, we can end.
I'm hungry, Doug.
I'm Doug Armbruce from Greeley, Colorado. I was the 11th chairman of RILA 11. The reason that I enjoy what I have done in RILA and appreciate so much, the basis of it is these two gentlemen. They are the founders of RILA in our districts. They are the primary and major reason for the success of this program. They chose a spot. Warren was the one that came up here along with Murph. Chose a spot. They developed the program, put it all together, and how we got RILA, the magic. These are the two magic makers. These are the two magicians that started RILA. And I just want that to be known.
One thing that we want to put in there, both Warren and I, there was another gentleman involved, and his name is Virgil Holtgren. And Virgil took the first group of 6 to Texas, and Virgil and Warren and I sat down and worked this thing out. It was not just the two of us, there were 3. And Virgil's a wonderful, neat guy. I wish he was still involved with RILA. Been successful. Well, I think one of the reasons that it's been successful is because it's had the backing of Rotary International, Rotary districts, the Rotary clubs. That's one of the finest organizations in the world as far as I'm concerned. And I think that that backing and that fellowship for the kids that they enjoy from those Rotarians is wonderful. Like I said before, what is RILA? RILA is Rotary. Rotary is what I just explained. Youth, boy, can we do more for youth than to give them good leadership skills and to build our future? Leadership. That's exactly what we're here to teach. That's what we're hoping that we're building, is the finest leaders in the world. And it's an award. The award means that it comes from the club. The kids cannot pay their own way into this camp. They have to be selected by the club, and they are awarded a scholarship to come here by the Rotary clubs individually. And without them, this would not be a wonderful program, but it is. It's fantastic.
And I think the award to humanity is what the kids do when they leave RILA. and go back home and be examples for good citizens and good leaders.
How do you feel personally, having been so involved and influential in Ryla?
Met a lot of really neat young people, made a lot of wonderful friends, both amongst the kids and amongst other counselors, other Rotarians from all over the two districts together. Personally, I think this has been one of the biggest boosts in my life. No matter what we've been able to give to the kids, they've given twice as much to Murph and Warren.
Yep, I think that's true.
You feel pretty good?
Yes.
25 years, guys.
25 years next
Yeah.
year for this camp.
Yeah.
25 years next year, or
Yeah.
this year for Warren and I.
Yeah.
Yep.